Good morning, everybody. It's the boss lady here, coming to you from my vehicle. Just leaving the gas station. Oh, morning has already started off bad. You see I'm still in my bonnet. Oh, yeah. And I was getting ready to go to a Target that's close to me, but I'm thinking, let me look at my gas. I'm thinking I have to go to a further out Target because the one that's closest to me, I don't think they sell the product there, so I don't want to go there and they be like, we don't have this and blah, blah, blah. Even though I have a Target receipt, I don't feel like dealing with the okie doke, even though it would save me on gas. Let me turn my air on so I can breathe. My goodness. So I think I told y'all that Miss Peanut has more than one job. You know, she has her job, right? That ends actually this week coming. It's her last week of working. They did offer to extend for 2 weeks. They wouldn't be working with kids, but it would just be like staff only. And Miss Peanut turned it down. She was like, I'm done. I was like, okay, to be a teenager again, right? Because us adults, we can't say, oh, I'm gonna work 6 weeks and then, oh, I'm done, because I already know everything else is gonna be paid for me. You know what I mean? We can't do that. So I'm still trying to talk her into it, but I guess she's gonna be done. Anyway, so, but she has that, and then she also is working with our African American art and gallery museum, and they're doing a production there where it's youth putting on an art exhibit. So anyway, she has that on Saturdays. She's almost done, guys. Like, seriously, I think today, is it today or tomorrow or next Saturday? I think today is the final day. I can't remember. I know the exhibit goes live. I'm trying to see where that cop went. Oh, he's gone. I know the exhibit goes live on the 20th, so, oh my gosh, behind me, the weather looks horrible. So you hear that noise, that's rain. That's another reason why I turned the camera on. But anyway, so their exhibit goes live on the 20th, which, you know, she'll be there for that. But today was like, every Saturday has been a struggle, right? Every Saturday. So like one Saturday, you know, she was sick, so, you know, and we actually were going to do something else that Saturday, but she ended up being sick. And then the following Saturday, I don't remember what it was that she didn't go. And then, of course, last Saturday, we were on vacation. But it's like, it's been a struggle. She doesn't, like the group she's in, I guess there's a few youth that are just not, you know, about their business. So like one Saturday that she missed, and when she came back and she was like, what is this? And they have to do like research, and like I guess one of the people just said, oh, this person's famous. But famous for what? And where did you find this information? Type of deal, you know. So she was frustrated, to say the least. So anyway, but it's been a struggle to get her up and going every Saturday. Because the thing is, when Fridays come, Miss Peanut's like, oh, I can stay up late, blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, just know that you got to be somewhere by 10 o'clock the next day. So, and every time I have to get her up, y'all, it's been a struggle. So, I think we have this week and next week, and then the following week is the last Saturday, but still. And she's getting paid for it. I mean, it's a $400 stipend. Now, $400 to adults is probably not a lot of money, but to a teenager, that's a lot of money. So, anyway, and I'm like, do what you gotta do, whatever. So that'd be that. Well, today it's Saturday. It's raining. We have a funeral this Saturday. I know I talked about in one of my videos that my husband's best friend's nephew was murdered, and so his funeral is today. And you know, I got to sit and thinking this morning. And this is where, you know, faith comes in. Excuse me, my card was still in my shirt. I didn't want it to get wet, right? But anyway, I felt something poking me. I'm like, what is that? But anyway, I got to thinking this morning, because I also have another funeral next Saturday. And I said, you know, for a month that was all built on love, you know, I feel like it's being overshadowed by death and funerals. I really feel that way. And the reason why I say that is because my mother-in-law passed in August. My first son-in-law, even though they weren't married, he's still my son-in-law. Hey, I'll take it to the grave. He was my favorite. Okay. He was murdered in August. We ended up attending a funeral one year. This is what, 2 years ago? We were in 2022. So I think it was last year. Was it last year or 2020? Anyway, but I remember us going to a funeral on our actual anniversary. It was 2 years ago because I was still working at the other place. So we ended up going to a funeral on our anniversary. Like, we both went to work, and then he came, he picked me up, and, you know, and I mean, I was dressed cute. I remember that day. I had on a cute little dress, and everybody was like, oh, you look so nice, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah. And then I said, you know, today's our anniversary. They're like, what? Even when I was at work, I remember people like, what are you planning to do on your anniversary? I said, go to a funeral. They was like, come again? I said, yeah, well, you know, I'm still going to be with my husband. So it is what it is. And that was a family funeral as well. And next Saturday is the anniversary of my mother-in-law's passing, my first son-in-law's passing, because they passed on the same day, like so many years apart. She passed in 09 and he passed in, was it 18, 17? Maybe it was 17. But anyway, so yeah. And then I have a funeral, old church member of mine. She battled cancer for a long, long time. And she passed, so her funeral's next Saturday. And I'm just like, oh my goodness. And so I just feel like my month, okay, and I don't know if I'm being selfish or what it is, but it's like my month, my love month, you know, not February or whatever, but August is just being overshadowed by funerals and death. And I'm just like, no ma'am, no sir, God will prevail. You know, God's in the midst of this, so no matter what, his love is everlasting. So, but yeah, so that's how I was feeling this morning, because I got to thinking, I pulled up my calendar, because a lot of times if it's someone who's close to me, I will put their death date on my calendar, so then I can, you know, pay homage and rest in peace and whatever, you know. So, and it was divine intervention though. But here, okay, so here's the thing. So let me bring it on home for you. Divine intervention, because yesterday, you know, my husband goes to this like collectors convention throughout the fall and winter months, right? Well, this year they're doing something in August, and so I got the notification of it, and I sent it to him, and he said, oh, I really want to go. And at first I thought it was today, and I'm like, well, we can't go today because, you know, we got that funeral. Well, then when I looked at it and it said the 13th, I was like, oh, I said, I really can't go because I got that other funeral. But then I checked, and the other funeral is actually at 3 o'clock. The convention thing is from 9 to 12. And if Miss Pina has to go to her stuff, she goes from 10 to 1. So we would still be able to go, you know. And so I was like, oh, yeah, we can go. Well, the day that it's scheduled is the day of his mother's passing. And so the Lord knows my heart, because like how I was feeling this morning, I'm like, oh, you know. But the Lord knows my heart. And the one thing I try to do for my husband, and I don't even think he realizes this, we normally travel during that time frame. So that way he can spend more happy days than sad days. Even though when my son-in-law was murdered, we was on vacation, and I was like, oh my God. So, and we had went to a nice dinner, and it hit my husband at dinner that, you know what today is? And then I started crying, right? And I tried to get myself together, and then later on that night, yeah, my son-in-law was murdered. But anyway, long story short, the one thing I really try to do for my husband to keep his spirits up is I try to make sure that he's doing something of purpose, of love. He has laughter and joy. And so by him saying he wants to go to the toy convention, the collector's convention, I'm fine with that. So we will be doing that next Saturday. We will get up and do that next Saturday. So we'll drop her off and then we'll head out. So we'll only be there about an hour, you know, whatever. But yeah, so we'll be back to doing those dates, because we do those on Sundays during the fall and winter months. That's how we end up dating on Sundays. I don't think people realize that, but we kind of have like a standing date on Sundays too, which normally is because of the collector stuff that he gets in the toy convention. So anyway, I'm almost to this Target. I just had to turn the camera on because I was just like, my mind was all over the place. Miss Peanut wasn't in a good mood. I already was kind of in a sad mood, you know, so I had to shift the atmosphere, you know. So I got to listen to some of my gospel and spiritual music this morning and just praying and thanking God for his grace and his glory. And, you know, just calling it a day. I really wish I had time to run over to Home Goods or TJ Maxx, but I don't have that time. This is the other thing. I've been looking for my daughter a comforter, right? But they don't have what she would like. Like, I bought her new sheets, and you guys saw those sheets, and she really likes her sheets. But I want a different comforter on her bed, because the comforter she has is just a plain comforter. It's dark blue on one side, lighter blue on the other side, which is fine because it's reversible. But I just wanted something a little more. So I don't know. I also been thinking about painting her room, but who gonna do it? Not me. And husband, he's like, paint, do what? It's nothing wrong with the paint. I'm like, so anyway, oh yes, God, there's a spot right up front. Thank you, Jesus. Unless this truck gets it before me, but there's 1, 2, 3 of them. So please get out my way. But anyway, yeah. So that's all I've been thinking about this morning. Oh, and he went past it. Hallelujah. Child, let me tell you, these front row spots, I love them. Okay, but let me go and return my items, get my money back. Oh, what am I returning? So let me show you. I told you guys I was returning the hat. I'm actually returning the blanket too because I don't need it. The surge protector, and then that face stuff that I got from Miss Peanut, this stuff here, we're returning this because she wants to do the proactive instead. So yeah, so that's all I'm returning today, and that be that. So let me run in here, do what I gotta do, and I'll be back. All right, okay, I'm back. So did my returns. It was painless. I'm glad I did it there because that's a super Target, and they have the Ulta section in there. The Target I was going to go to, it was just a regular Target, so they didn't have an Ulta section, so I just didn't want no, you know, drama. Oh, Home Goods is kind of busy over there. Oh, look at the gas. $3.99, I know that's right. I paid $4.09 from where I was just at, but it got me to half a tank, so that's, you know, I only put $20 in, and I was like on E, so that's a blessing. What was I gonna say? So yeah, so that was painless. So now it's what, 10:40. I'm about to head home, and I'm trying to debate. Well, when I get home, I gotta I'm gonna jump in the shower, you know, and get my clothes on so I can pick up Miss Peanut by 11:30, and then I'm gonna pick her up at 11:30, and then I'm going to take her home, pick up husband, and then we're gonna go because everything starts at 12. And you know, funerals and stuff these days are a lot different. So, gotta be in mask, all that stuff. And I know my husband, he gonna sit in that car to the last umpteenth minute because he don't want to, you know, wear a mask for several hours. So, but I don't think it's gonna be that long, to be honest with you, because they're not like real super religious people, I guess you could say. So it's gonna be enough to whatever. The fact that it's raining, who knows how many people gonna show up, to be honest. So anyway, I'm going to support the grandmother, the uncle, the guy's daughter. Now his mom, I'm gonna be nice. I play nice. I got my bonnet on though, because as you hear, it's raining like crazy, and I don't want my hair to get like super wet, you know. So I am gonna wear like my fall jacket or whatever, because it's only 75 degrees. And husband, I have the air on in the car, but like, you know, walking outside stuff, I need a hood, or, you know, because rainwater make my hair knot up or something. I don't need that. So yeah, but I am gonna wear like a jacket. I was trying to figure out what I'm going to wear. So my original plan was I was gonna wear a black oh my gosh, if I would have got that purse, the one that I saw in Iowa that I cannot find here yet, if I would have got that purse, it would have been perfect, because I was going to wear a black dress, my burgundy overcoat, and then it had that purse with that burgundy in it, baby. It would have been cute. But now, I don't know. I guess I'm just going to wear black on black on black. And yes, I'm going bare leg. I'm not wearing no stockings. I wish one of them elders would say something to me today. Like, baby, it's still 75 degrees. Okay. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I'm still gonna be, I actually have this longer dress I could wear where they wouldn't necessarily see my leg, but I don't feel like all that fabric either, because it's still 75 degrees. I mean, I ain't going up in there in no mini skirt, but you know, I need something at least to the kneecap. I don't need nothing to the ankle bone. Good Lord. Plus, my husband, one thing about him, he gonna crack up. And another thing about him, he gonna send the back up wherever we go. I'm like, dude, you don't, nah. Only time he sit on the front pew or the second pew is if it's because of immediate family, meaning my mother. Oh Lord Jesus, take that out the atmosphere. But his mother or my father, because we were on the front row for his mom and on the second row for my father. And then for my grandmother, we were on the second row because my mom and them was on the front. But child, ooh, Lord. Anyway, so I don't have to worry about, you know, anybody seeing kneecaps and stuff. But you know, I gotta go home. I gotta grease up. I gotta get my makeup on. You know. I'm trying to think, do I want to put on foundation today? It is 75 degrees. Anything over 70, I'm like, you gonna get a bare face. Some eyeshadow and lip gloss. I'm gonna have mask on, so I ain't gonna put no lip gloss on. Put on some chapstick, call it a day. Seriously. I'm just like, hey. That's the one thing I can say about the pandemic, baby. It has definitely taken me out of my comfort zone with makeup and, you know, oh, I could, actually, I'm gonna turn here. It took me out of my comfort zone. I don't have to, you know, be like, oh, let me get all dolled up. I ain't gotta do none of that, honey. I'm over by mom and dad's. I bet they already over. What time is it? They probably at the church already. Oh, know what? No, they not. They right here. Hold on a minute. Get them like they got me, or didn't get me, I should say. So they on their way to the church. They on their way to their church, and I guess yesterday they saw me, but I didn't see them. And I'm like, if you saw me, why didn't you honk, wave, or say my name? So at least I honked. But anyway, so y'all, I'm not ready for this funeral. I mean, you know, it's one thing you go to funerals and it's like elders pass away and stuff like that, you know. But when it's a young person, I mean, because they're younger than us, that's a bit much, you know what I mean? And this person has children, minor children, not adult children. They have minor children, you know. Their parents have outlived them. Their children have outlived, you know. I just it's a little grandparents. I'm like, man. So anyway, so I'm a little on the fence, but it's gonna be all right. God's gonna be in the midst, even if I bring God in myself. You hear me? Because like I said, they're not that religious of people. So, but I can bring in the Lord myself. Whew. So yeah, so I'm about to go and get my mind right, and I will just talk with y'all in another video. Just wanted to let y'all kind of know what's going on for the day, what I'm doing for the day. Now they're right behind me. When I'm sure they're gonna call me, so let me go ahead and go. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, guys. I decided to come back real quick. Oh, I think I broke my nail. Oh, got to get my file out. Anyway, what was I gonna say? I'm dressed, showered, dressed, changed, still got the bonnet on. As you can see, now I have on my band. This is just to, you know, lay my edges down or whatever. They're a little fuzzy, so I had to put a little edge control up there. Whew. I'm gonna have to get me some tissue and pat. That's what Nanny used to say. Yeah, honey, you gotta pat dry when you're sweating, because I'm always sweating on my nose. But anyway, so I'm dressed. I decided not to wear black. Husband, I think he's wearing black pants. I didn't see him, but I know what shirt he's wearing. So he's wearing like a blue burgundy something or other, whatever type of shirt. So I decided I was gonna wear my blue and pink and white dress, but then I was like, that's a little too fitting for a funeral. So this is a little more flowy. So it's my I think this is by Chaps. I got this consignment store, thrift store, 1 to 2. One of them videos y'all saw, I had hauled this brand new dress. This is my second time wearing it, so I figured let me wear it. I do have on my black slip-on, like flat tennis shoes or whatever, because you know your girl in this back situation, honey, ain't nobody trying to be on no daggone heels. I do have blue sandals that I possibly could take excuse me, I could take and wear, but I just don't know. Plus it's wet, you know, and I don't need to be slip sliding, and you know what I mean. Let me zip this purse. The last time I didn't zip my purse shut, my whole wallet fell out and my bank cards, and yeah, it was a situation. But anyway, so I got my makeup on. I don't really care for the highlight, so I try to tone down the highlight, but you can see it. So I actually have on 3 different colors on my eyes. I have a dark color on the base of the lid. I have this beautiful, I don't know if you can see that color right there where my crease is. And then I have a highlight, but the highlight is too light. So I took the base color and tried to tone it down. So, but anyways, my eyes is popping. Got my little clear mascara, because you know your girl, I like the clear better than the black. No eyeliner, because ain't nobody got time for that. I do have my wax on my eyebrows to keep them in check. And I got on lip gloss. Now, this lip gloss will be wiped off as soon as I put that mask on. But you know, I figured, hey, I'm coming back real quick on here. So let me show you what I'm working with, and then we'll go from there. So it's getting ready to get dark. Because I got to go in here and get Miss Peanut. She's probably like, I thought you said 11:30. Watch. That you said 11:30, Mom. I did say 11:30, girl. But you know, I had to get ready. I had to get ready, honey. So anyway, I'm coming up in here so I can pick her up, and then I'm going to take her home so she can chill for the rest of the day, pretty much, until we get back to do the to go to Chick-fil-A or whatever. But I did want you guys to see that, yes, I am dressed. I did not change my purse, though. Kind of bummed about that, because I really want my purse changed, but it's okay. Ooh, am I like... Yeah, child, I'm like way over. Let me get this right. That's a little better. That's a little better. Oh, I feel bad. I got to go up in here with my bonnet on, but baby, look. My sister got to do what she got to do. And then I got my jewelry, my earrings. Now, my earrings are a little darker tone. This is more of a black and not a silver. But because my hair is going to cover, it's not going to matter. So, that be that on that. But thanks for watching, guys. And hopefully I can get at least one picture of me out of the rain. And I'll post a full body. Okay, bye.